So inside of CADWorx, you can put tubing inside the model, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So typically we don't model up tubing, but sometimes there is a need for it, whether you're looking for basically a basic route for someone, or you need just kind of get a bill of material, rough estimate of how many linear feet of pipe you're going to need. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So basically it's very, very simple. This is probably going to be a very short video because there's not much to it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to type in 3D Poly, if we can get it there. So say 3D Poly, okay. And we're going to kind of zoom in a little bit, and we're going to put a route in here. So we're going to come down, come over this way. We might need to come over and back up and back over this. Okay, so there's our 3D polyline. And so the next thing you need to do is select the spec you want, select the size that you want, okay? And you got to make sure that you got the size that you need. So we're going to put in, 1/4 inch tubing, okay? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to type in the word tube, okay? And we're going to click over here, and we're going to hit tube, okay? And it's going to say, select tube component, or, the default. We're just going to say default because it's going to use the piping that's inside the spec editor. We're going to hit OK, enter. Okay, it's going to ask us our radius. And so we're going to say on this one, we're doing a 1 inch radius. And then it's saying select our polyline or 3D polyline. So we're going to click on this one. And I kind of did that a little fast. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, there is line in here. There is pipe in here. So we're going to back out of this real quick so you can see it a little bit better. Here's our 3D polyline, and we're going to do the same steps. So we're going to say tube. Okay, default. We're going to say a 1 inch radius. We're going to select our polyline. And you can see that now you have a piece of pipe in here that is all one piece. And that's important. It's not making extra elbows. It's not making extra pipe. It's just making one long one. Now you can see that our polyline is still here. So if we wanted to, let's say, copy this out, and we're going to go this way, and we're going to do this again. So we're going to take tube, okay, default, radius. This time we're going to do, let's say, a 3 inch so we can see a little bit more. We're going to zoom in so we can see. And you can see that now that radius on your elbow is bigger. And so you can play around with that if you want to. If you're just trying to get a quick bill of material or a quick route, it really doesn't matter because they're going to bend it in the field anyway. So the other thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to manually change up the description to this, because if you double click on this or go into, your component edit, you can see that it's still saying pipe. So if you wanted to come in here and just say, 1/4 inch tubing, get rid of all that because none of it matters. We're going to still say it's, ASTME 106. And we're going to go into here. We're going to hit OK. And now this line has that tubing spec in there and that tubing call out. So when you're running a bill of material, you can easily separate it from the regular pipe. I told you this was going to be a quick video because there's not much to tubing, but sometimes you got to run it for whatever reason. I hope this video helps you, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, please let me know. I try to get those up as soon as I possibly can, but I usually have a backlog, so please bear with me. Until next time.